Hi, this is Ashley Ridenour. I'm a local agent here in southeastern Michigan, and today I want to talk to you about how to find the right real estate agent for you. Did you know that there are over 35,000 real estate agents in the state of Michigan alone? How the heck do you decide who to pick as your agent? I know what you're probably thinking. Does it even matter? Don't all agents just open up doors and push paperwork? I get it. But I want to dive into why it's important that you should interview agents and pick one that's going to collaborate the best with you. Number one, this is a big purchase, if not the biggest purchase you're probably going to make in your adult life. So you want somebody who is actually knowledgeable in the marketplace and what's going on in today's market, what's the best way to advertise your home, or what's the best way to get an offer accepted. And you need somebody who has great connections, especially like general contractors or inspectors, title companies, lenders, because you want to have an easy process. This is something that's already stressful enough and you don't want to add a bigger headache to it. Number two, there is a lot of competition in the marketplace. So it's important to align yourself with a great negotiator, somebody who is aggressive enough to get your offer accepted, but nice enough who they're going to get along with everyone else in the transaction. As a seller, your home equity is on the line, and I do not take this lightly. So when you're interviewing agents, it's important to make sure that somebody is going to protect your bottom line. And sometimes things arise, whether it's a lien on the property or there's a second mortgage on the property, special assessments, back taxes. There are a multitude of instances where it can affect your bottom line before you make it to the closing table. So you want an agent who's going to be knowledgeable in all of these sectors so they can prepare you and help you understand why you're getting the bottom line that you're getting at the end of the day. That's going to help you navigate this process because there is a lot of money on the line before we even get to the closing table. This is inspection fees, your EMD earnest money deposit, and an appraisal. You don't want to waste any of that money before you get to the closing line. So you want to align yourself with an agent who is going to advise you on certain things throughout the transaction to make sure that your money is not at risk and also help you make smarter financial choices throughout this process. Okay, now that we have the why you should pick a good real estate agent, I'm going to give you some tips on how you can decide if an agent is right for you or not. It all starts with doing your research, and if I were a buyer in today's market or if I were a seller in today's market, being in the industry and knowing what I know, these are the tips that I would give myself advice on. Number one, start with a social media search. I get it, it's weird to start on a social media search, but hear me out. If they have a digital presence, I think that's going to be effective into marketing your house or even having good relationships with other agents to help an offer get accepted. This is going to help you navigate through different agents and their personality and somewhat of their knowledge before you ever even interview them. So it'll save you a lot of time and hassle so you can interview the right agents. After you find their social media and you like their personality, you think they're educated in what they're talking about, I would do a quick Google search just to see their property resume. You can go to their website or their Zillow link and you can get a list of all of the homes that they've sold, and this will give you a good indication of where they sell homes and what price point. You can see if they use professional photography or not, what their property descriptions were. This will give you an overall view on how they're going to market your property as well. Number three, I would now call these agents to set up interviews. If you found one that you're pretty crazy about, you like their reviews, you like their style on social media, I would actually just stick to interviewing them first. If not, I would definitely not interview more than 3. Number 4, ask the right questions. I do have a video that I've previously done on what questions to ask if you were to interview a buyer's agent or a seller's agent, and I have those videos linked here, so if you want to watch them, it's a great video and a good rule of thumb. It's super quick on what questions to ask each agent. And lastly, when you're interviewing them, just go with your gut. You know a red flag from a green flag and whether or not that agent is going to be on your side and represent you to the best of their ability. So after you gathered all of your research and then you got to interview them, As long as everything fits out in person, I think you found a good agent. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you found it helpful or valuable in any way, please like this video and subscribe if you want to learn more about the real estate market and what I do in this industry.